Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this video where I'm going to show you how to make real easy coins in FIFA 18 early on with one of the methods that is so safe, easy to follow, and is just a really effective method at making coins. And it's very simple, as I said, so very safe, very easy to do, and it basically involves getting high rated undesirable players in early and then selling them when there's a good SBC, because there's always SBCs that people want to do throughout the course of the year. So that's why it's so safe, because there's tons of them that come out even right at the end. There's footies, there's the sort of, players that are retiring, getting their end of era cards and things like that. So even right at the end, if you kept them all that way, you could still sell them for a lot of coins, but obviously through the start there'll be player of the months, there'll be, sort of team of the season ones later on. So there's absolutely tons of SBCs that will come out where these guys will play an absolute crucial role and their prices will skyrocket. Yet at the start, there won't be too many SBCs. People will be building squads that they want to win games with, that they want to get into FUT champions with. So they will want to build almost their best team straight away. And that's why people tend to go for the Premier League, tend to go for La Liga and Serie A. Those sort of leagues, those sort of squads are what get built first. So these players in the leagues that they're in tend to be overlooked, and also because they're not that desirable. So the first up, the player that we have is Glick, who's actually gone up. He was one of the most discarded players in these SBCs over the, sort of FIFA 17 out over the duration of the game. He was highly used because of that 84 rating. He was coming out quite a lot in packs. You could pick him up relatively cheap for what you wanted, and you could discard him. Now he has gone up to an 85 rated player, so a really good rating. And if you get in early, people aren't looking at League One, and if they are, they're not going for Glick because he's got 56 pace. So people want a higher rated pace, centre back. 85 rating is a really good investment because most SBCs are like 84, 85 requirements. So therefore he will do very well, and he'll also fit in to the league SBCs, as all of these guys will. But with the French one probably having a decent league SBC, probably Mbappe or someone will be that rated card. So Glick will be a very useful player to use. We move on now and we see Pepe. Obviously he's had that move from Real Madrid, he's gone to Besiktas. So, not the most desirable league in FIFA, let's be honest. No one is going out and building a Turkish league straight away, or very few people are at least. So that's why Pepe fits in very nicely with the 86 rating. Not being in a desirable league, he should be very cheap early on and worth investing in, I swear. Then we move on and we see Martinez, again that 86 rated, a slow centre back. He is in a good league. He also has that, Spanish connection, which will help him out because there's tons of SBCs that require Spanish players, a number of Spanish players, etc. So he will fit into a lot. He's also got the high rating and well worth going out and picking up. We move on, we see Busquets again. That pace is what will bring him down and make him undesirable. 40 pace, and let's be honest, when you look at the card, his passing isn't that great, his dribbling isn't that great, and his defence and physicality are just like okay, they're decent, but there's going to be much better options that people will want to use in their La Liga squads. So that will mean his price will be relatively cheap. And if you can pick him up for anything under 7k, when the right SBC comes out, this guy will be very well sought after, and you can sell him for a big profit. Similarly with Fabregas, probably not one to buy day one like the other ones we've seen, just because he is Premier League, and the first sort of couple of weeks people do want high rated squads because there aren't too many inform and special cards out. But if you can pick him up maybe week 4 or 5, once people have got decent squads and have started using a few informs in their teams, that is the time to buy this guy and then sell him for profit when those high rated SBCs come available. We finish off with our last player in this lineup, which is Cavani. 87 rating, so the highest rated player that I'm recommending basically. But his card is pretty poor. It's decent in parts. 83 shooting is okay, but it's not amazing, especially on an 87 rated player. His dribbling and physicality are quite good, but nothing incredible. But that pace is what will bring him down and make him very undesirable. not being over 80 means that people will just not want to use him. And if they are building a League One squad, they're probably going to be trying for Mbappe and players like that that are faster and very, very good in front of goal, which means Cavani will have his place for these sort of SBC selling, you know, sort of methods. And basically, if you can get him early because people won't be focused on the League One straight away, then you'll be able to sell him for extreme profit when those SBCs come out. And an 87 rated player is going to be very handy for those, because when you need to get high rated, that is a player that will prove very, very effective for doing so, and that means his price will skyrocket. So those are my investment tips for FIFA 18. If you follow this guide, buy these players as much as you can and sell at the right times, you will have a very easy and safe way at making an absolute ton of coins within FIFA 18. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you can think of any other players that maybe would work well with this, leave that in the comments below for me and all the other people watching this video, and peace.